Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You are rocking with Life Coach Co. Now, I know this is a little different because we usually do live videos, but I wanted to switch it up for you guys, keep it saucy and fresh. So, first of all, I'm trying to get the YouTube lingo down. How they do this? Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do, do they do it like that? Or do they let me try it. I'm trying to get the lingo down. I'm trying to get it down so that this could be good, so that y'all can like and start sharing my videos. So let me see. How do they do it? Don't forget to like and subscribe. No, a little too extra. I'm gonna get it. Just like and subscribe. Okay, so I told you guys that I wanted to talk to you specifically about this topic that we've been talking about for the last few weeks, perfectionism. But now it's going over into what happens when you actually did do your best. Now, this week has been super crazy for me, right? Because the weather has caused us to have digital learning days. The weather has caused us to have power outages, all kind of things, and all kind of things have already started happening in 2021 that's making it seem like this year is going to, you know, be like its best friend last year. But let's hope for better. But it's been a crazy week. It's been so crazy. And let me tell you how it started off. It started off with me ordering shrimp scampi from Red Lobster. Maybe don't do I not say that? Okay, no, I'm gonna get it. Me ordering shrimp scampi from this place, and I used some type of ride share to bring me some shrimp scampi. And I was so excited. It was like all you can eat bottomless Monday shrimp. Just so excited to get my little shrimp. And guess what happened? Them people sent me some shrimp with no pasta. It all started like that. So yes, I had an attitude because that's all I wanted. I wanted that before I started my Ash Wednesday fast. But anyway, I'm not gonna go on my rant about my Red Lobster. But what I will tell you guys is that it has been a crazy week for a lot of people, and people are getting to their ends with like, I'm tired of helping my kids with their homework because first of all, this was like early 2000, early 90s stuff, and this what is area math? What is this? Why are y'all drawing so many boxes? Like what is you doing? You have that. Then you have the kids, they not listening. We have that. They getting into it with each other, fussing. Now little Jimmy don't want to put his shoes on. It's so much. The chicken salty. You did all your best to try to make the chicken nice for little Ricky, and now the chicken salty he can't eat it. So now you gotta throw it away. You just gonna waste food. All of this happened. Maybe you were in school and you didn't get a good grade on your assignment that you worked so hard for. So much stuff. Maybe your car broke down and you just got Betsy fixed. So much. I don't even know. I could go on and on and on because a lot of stuff happens. Life happens, shit happens. But what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna fall apart every time it gets rough? Sometimes. Shoot. I cry. I have a good cry. Or are you gonna pick yourself up and just keep going? Sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel like getting out of bed. You have those days where life sucks. I've been there. Why do I always keep talking about being a teacher and being a life coach and my children and stuff like that? I'm talking about my students, my students. I ain't got no kids. No, man. But I talk about my students because I'm proud of it and I'm honored because 2 years ago I had like 5 part-time jobs and it was a struggle. It was a struggle. And I was like, I got all these degrees and I got these part-time jobs. I got all of these jobs that I could have done before I even went to anybody college, probably even a high school diploma. Could have probably got it with a GED. And yet I'm sitting here doing this, working for scraps just to pay my bills. And thank God that my bills were always paid, or that I had a good support system, including my church. I was able, and I'm speaking real candidly, and I'm telling y'all my story because I ain't got no shame, because you go through things to be able to talk to it about, to talk to people about it, to tell your story. And your story might help somebody. So my goal is to make dating in 2020 a nice platform where we can discuss mental health and we can get to a better progression to be ourselves, to love ourselves, and to have grace for ourselves and to check in with ourselves, because we are not going to be able to be good for anybody until we good for ourselves. And I gotta say it with this finger so that we can get it. So my thing is, I am proud of that, because there were times in those years where I couldn't call myself anything because I was trying my best, and yet I was coming up so short. I got to the point where I didn't want to get out of bed anymore in the morning. And I got to the point where I was so unhappy and so angry and sad all the time, and complain all the time. And I was trying my best, and I would get questions like, you can't be trying your best. You would get a job now. Are you sure your resume good? When I had asked like 700 people to look at my resume, even people in the professions that I was looking for. Um, I was trying my best. I even put on a wig. I put on a wig, sis, to cover up the locks to make sure. I had my little contacts, learning how to do my little brows, had my make. I mean, I tried everything, and I still couldn't get the job that I wanted, even though I was trying my best. And fast forward to present week, I was trying my best to make sure that I had my email on time, making sure that I finished my classes on time, that I'm prepared for my parent teacher conferences and everything. And then the my AP calls me and is like, your grade book is not like this. Or somebody calls and is like, I need this, or you didn't do this, or something like that, or I misspelled something and had a typo in my emails, or that company sends me some shrimp scampi with no pasta, and my clothes still not washed. All of that happens, and then you just like, I can't get it together. It's not working. I ain't shit. No, don't say that. When you get to that point, take a step back. Make sure you breathe, because you got to breathe. Breathing is always the first step. And just be like, I did my best. And my best is enough. Regardless of who thinks so, that could be hubby, wife, that can be baby sister, cousin, auntie. If you know that you did your best, that's all that matters. So I want to continue to encourage you that whenever you get to those moments where you feel like you just are being overtaken by too many responsibilities, because we know as Black women that we always put every heavy artillery on our necks and carry it because we have to, or we feel like we have to, because we feel like the world can't see that weakness, or they can't see us as less than, which we are everything but. But we have that perfectionism from society, from stuff passed down through history, through so many things. And your best is still good enough. No matter what they say, you breathe, you give yourself grace, you talk to yourself, you take a step back, you ask for help when you need it, and remember to always check in with yourself. That's it. Life Coach Co signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my next video. See you guys next Thursday.